We're going to go back to Arlington, Texas, MASN broadcast booth, and let's join the Hall of Famer Jim Palmer. Jim, how about that seventh inning? I mean, unbelievable what Trumbo has meant to this club during this road trip.
Well, it's the 104th anniversary of the Titanic sinking. That's kind of what happened in the seventh inning for the Rangers. I mean, that was certainly much more tragic in this inning with, about 1,500 people drowning. But, that's the kind of inning. And, the Orioles made some adjustments. Scope last night. Orioles had a chance to expand a 3-1 lead. Will Helmsley came in, got them to roll over. Tried a couple of sliders, and Rick Dempsey can tell you the hanging slider or the slider that's down and in that you don't quite get to the outside corner can go a long way. He hits a 2-run home run. It ties it up. Then he goes to the fastball. He doesn't throw as hard as he used to. Reimold tomahawked the ball to make it 6-5. And then again, they didn't have a right-hander up. They bring in the lefty to face Davis. Now all of a sudden, after a couple of base hits, Manny almost hits another home run, double off the right center field fence. Now they got the lefty pitching, and Trumbo hits another home run. So, just one of those innings. The Orioles certainly capable of putting a lot of runs on the board. But 9. Feel like I was Herman Cain, 9-9-9-9. I'll tell you a lot. I mean, that was just an amazing inning. And, it's tough to beat the Rangers down here. You lost 7 out of the last 8 games, and all of a sudden, with a couple of swings of the bat, or actually more than that, 5 or 6 swings of the bat, the whole game changes around.
Jimmy, Vance Worley, that second inning was about as ugly as you can get with the walks and the hit batter and then a couple of base hits, one of them being a home run. But he really hung in there after that. He pitched 4 more innings against a very tough lineup, completely shut him down on 1 hit. He was very, very tough tonight. He grinded that game out.
Well, he did. And, I met him a couple of years ago when he was pitching with the Phillies, and I had a chance when I came out to the ballpark today to sit next to him on the bus. So he's a veteran. He's not going to overreact to some things you can't control. And, he makes some good pitches early. Then he gets, the home run that Moreland hit to left center. Wasn't a bad pitch. He cuts the ball. He turns it over. He can make pitches. And the other thing is he doesn't overreact to a big inning like that. If you took a young pitcher, 5 runs, it's like you're falling through a sinkhole. Well, for Worley, he just kind of righted the ship, made a lot of quality pitches. And I think with this kind of lineup, we're going to, as Mark Trumbo talked about in our interview, he alluded to the fact that if you're a starting pitcher for the Orioles, you don't want to have a big inning. If you do have one, it's not all lost because they have the capability, as they did tonight, to come back.
Well, Jim, as always, we enjoyed chatting with you. The fireworks are going off behind you, so we're going to let you get out of the MASN broadcast.
Well, it's a continuation of the 7th inning, guys.
Baseball Hall of Famer Jim Palmer there in Arlington, Texas, after the Orioles pull off an 11-5 victory over the Texas Rangers.